interesting. These are both some of the goats of the game. Let's see how it goes, and we're going to get to talk to Orlando after this match, regardless of the outcome, because we haven't had a chance to speak with Orlando yet, but we have spoken with MK before. So we'll catch up with him after this, regardless of how it goes. But this is going to be a fun one. Orlando, 47% win rate, again, hasn't been performing maybe as well as expected or as he's like to. I know we say that often, but it's hard because all these players are so talented. They all deserve to be here, so we'll see what he can do up against MK.
Yep, see a little bit of contrast in the stats between these two players. The average guess time much lower for MK. He just sends super fast no matter what mode he's playing, and he also has a much higher win rate, partly due to the higher precision. I mean, the combination of higher precision with lower guess time is really impressive, because it's like,
yeah,
he's getting better guesses in a shorter time, and there's a reason he's in 4th place. So this should be a good one, but Orlando definitely feeling the pressure. He's definitely on kind of the brink of, is he going to qualify for regionals or not? But definitely feels like he needs to pick up some wins, but MK's a very tough person to do that against.
Yeah, definitely. Both in Guerrero here to start us off. MK, he's going to be right there on it. Wow.
What a guess from MK. I mean, he guessed in like 5 seconds maybe.
He's on the road. That's unbelievable. That's actually unbelievable. I don't even know what to say.
And I mean, take nothing away from Orlando's guess either, because like, realistically, if it was me, I probably would have been halfway across the country, so really impressive.
Yeah, seriously impressive. Also worth noting, these two players actually do have the exact same amount of matches played. We've been noting that the players that don't, especially when there have been some pretty big differences, but these two players actually have the exact same amount and are sitting where they're sitting, so.
Yep.
Good to note.
Yeah, an important match for both. I mean, again, Orlando trying to make sure he qualifies for those regionals. MK trying to make sure he qualifies directly for the World Cup. It's by no means a guarantee, despite the strong start for him.
Yeah, those majors are really going to mean a lot for who actually ends up qualifying.
I think there's a state here, but I didn't even see where Orlando clicked. I think Orlando found the state. I'm not sure. MK's scanning for the state, but he hasn't found it, as far as I can tell. Yep.
Orlando. What a great guess to come back with, especially after MK with that insane round 1.
Yeah, learn your subdivisions. It's like, I mean, looks like neither of them knew it, but Orlando was able to find Quara State there in the end, and a solid 2k damage. This is how you beat MK. You got to get rounds with info, and you got to be able to use it more efficiently than him, because if it comes down to a region guess, he's almost never going to lose.
Very true. Seems like both players are kind of maybe trying to line something up, but they are unmoving, and they're just kind of using the 1 signs that they have. They're not moving around any more than that.
I mean, Was
kind of have, yeah.
MK has the town, or one of them, on the sign. He goes ahead and sends there. I mean, Orlando has the same sign. He does move to Vancouver Island now. It's not quite in the same place, I don't think. But yeah, now at this point they're both pretty close.
Yeah. He moves it a little farther south right there last second. And it actually gets him closer. Great stuff there. Orlando extends his lead. MK, 3,700 health. Orlando, 5,700 health.
Orlando definitely going to feel like he wants to win this moving game. He's not necessarily... I don't think he considers himself a great moving player, but still probably his comparative advantage when it comes to playing against MK. So he wants to keep this lead, but again, it's so hard to do when MK sends so fast and just knows where he is.
Both players in the same state. MK, a little bit closer though.
It's about half the deficit gone right there. Still
Yeah.
5 rounds to go though. Lots to play for.
Round 6 is 3.5 times damage now. We're on a turkey by the looks of it, some Turkish language. Turkish trash bin there. Those can be very helpful.
Iznik. I just looked up Iznik the other day. It's in Bursa province. It was the center of porcelain production in the Ottoman Empire was Iznik.
Wow.
I was just doing research on this. Yeah, that's so funny.
That's awesome.
I think Orlando might have found it, but they both have it. Yep.
They both have it. Wow. Great stuff there. 70 points difference. 70 points of damage, I should say.
Yeah, that sort of knowledge won't usually win you GeoGuessr games, but it's fun to have anyway.
Yeah. That's the fun stuff.
Yeah. That's what I love most about it.
Round 7 now. We're in Mexico. MK's locking it in fast. Orlando's kind of letting the time run out. He's going to go Sinaloa as well.
Similar.
Wow.
Pretty much the same exact guess here.
That's impressive stuff. I wonder if they're both going to be on it here. They are both in the correct state, but MK is going to be a little closer. It is farther south. Just chipping back and forth right now in this moving game.
3 rounds to go, and it's basically dead even here.
Yeah, Orlando with a slight lead, but not too much. 4.5 times damage now, anyone's game. Yeah, Bangladesh.
I doubt either player can read Bengali. I could be mistaken. But maybe they'll just be using architecture clues. Wow. Orlando's sending southeast immediately. I don't know if it's because he sees the blue roof or something, but not the same guess from MK. But it works for Orlando.
It works out. 1,700 damage down to MK's health. Orlando now has a really big lead here, and we only have 2 rounds left. 5 times multiplier, though, so it's doable for MK to make a comeback. He's going to make a quick, fast guess here in Chihuahua, Mexico.
Putting the pressure on.
Wow, Orlando's following suit.
Suit and goes for Chihuahua, too.
Right there. But MK, what?
Whoa. What a guess.
What kind of guess is that, MK?
That's actually pretty significant damage, too. Despite Orlando's guess, honestly, being quite good.
They are now quite close here. 2,300 to 1,900, basically 2K. In round 10, this is our final round.
Oh boy, looks like another Mexico here. Can anybody find info, or are they just gonna go for it? Orlando locks it in. Is there info there for MK? I can't tell.
Yeah, I can't really tell either. It doesn't look like there is because he's kind of looking away from it. He's only got 5 seconds left to guess, though.
Sonora. It says Sonora.
It says Sonora.
It says SON. That's Sonora.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
He didn't see it. Where did Orlando guess?
He still got it, though.
He still got it. He's still going to be closer with that, and he'll take the moving game.
Wow. MK, yeah, he didn't realize what SON meant, but he was just north enough to take the game.
Wow.
Wow, what a crazy first game there.
Yeah, that was a crazy way to start us off. We're going to go
We've
on.
had some insane games today. Like,
yeah,
all throughout, it's been non-stop excitement.
Now it's no move time, everybody. 1-3-60 panorama. MK. We're 10 seconds into the round and he makes his guess.
Southwestern Queensland. This is just middle of nowhere in the outback.
Yeah.
Okay, Orlando, New South Wales. Pretty different guesses.
Yeah, it is just going to be Queensland. Wow, MK. So hard to go up against. Our second place at the last GeoGuessr World Cup 2024. Got there by playing fast like this. That 10-second guess is so accurate.
Yep. Orlando's win rate NMPZ 6 out of 11, a little above 50%. MK is 4 out of 8. But MK's accuracy is higher. MK, let's see, 44.6% of his NMPZ guesses have been over 4,500 points, which is crazy impressive.
Wow. Wow. Very impressive stuff. MK flawlessing still. Round 3. It's only round 3, but we'll see if he can extend that flawless. Looks like we're back in Austria by the looks of it.
Yep.
Near Vienna here from MK. Orlando, similar, but a little farther west. Wow. It's going to be Orlando. Really good guess there. Dealing 232 damage. Breaks the flawless. Takes us round 4.
We'll see if we get... Wait, why was I talking about NMPZ win rates? We're playing no move. Good lord.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, you're good. I just thought you were like, if we get there.
Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, MK is 18 for 22 in no move. And Orlando is just 7 for 21, so that's actually a very big difference.
That is a very big difference. Wow.
Oh my god.
Whoa, wait, what?
Wow. I mean, the road lines, I think, making the players think it was France, but you can get some wonky road lines sometimes in Bulgaria. It's less common, but you do see it on occasion. Crazy around there.
Round 5 now. 3 times damage. Argentina.
MK with a very specific zoom in the Andes here. Wonder if he has an idea here. So it's always scary when he zooms in this far.
Yeah, they're both really far zoomed in though, but MK is on an exact road.
See, he is a bit further north, actually quite a bit further north. It's Orlando! What a guess!
He's on top of it! He takes us to NMPZ!
Wow, what a guess! Incredible from Orlando. Mountainous Argentina round. Amazing, wow.
Unreal!
That is huge. And for a player who, again, he's fighting for his regional spot, and he'd only been 7 out of 21 in no move games so far, that is a huge win against one of the best players in the league.
NMPZ now. One still singular image.
South Chile here.
Yeah, guessing quick here from
Surely
MK.
both players get the country, I would imagine. Orlando has yet to put a pin to... Oh, he's going far south, though.
He's going very far south.
Wow.
And MK's on top of it.
Yep. That was definitely a risk from Orlando. Because if it's not there, it's not going to be very close to there.
Yeah.
But it's only round 1.
Great start. Great start from MK.
Honestly, though, even getting 1 point against MK is an achievement in itself, so...
Yeah.
You know, even if Orlando can't win the NFPC, he'll still feel pretty good about that Argentina guess getting him a point in the table. We have very different guesses again here.
Yeah, wow, MK is unreal on NMPZ. I mean, that's 3,000 damage on round 2. Orlando, going into round 3, only has 1,150 health.
He is absolutely locked in right now. 2 insanely precise NMPZ guesses. And like I said, about 45% of his NMPZ guesses are at least 4,500 points, which is really, really high. Might be the highest in the league. I haven't checked, but it's something else.
His guesses are just so fast. He's already in. This time Orlando is going to be closer. He's going to break the flawless on round 3. 1,500 points of damage. Very nice stuff. We're going to go to round 4.
Yeah. Just one of the most impressive things. It's like he doesn't need time. Like he just knows immediately where he is. A lot of players need to kind of think through what they're seeing, but it's like he has the vibe immediately almost every time. Except whatever this is. I mean, this one would take anyone a little bit of time. I have no clue what we're looking at here.
Even MK looks confused. He shook his head there. This is a hard one. Oh, Denmark. I like that. I mean, I could see different continents here. I could see it happening. I don't know if we will, but it's possible these players could go different continents.
I would say they both maybe looks more European, but in terms of what country, I really don't have a clue.
He's going Germany. I guess it could just be a hedge for Europe, or it could be a guess. We'll see. Wow. Wow, with that actually is going to take the game for him on round 4 in NMPZ.
Wow. 4 rounds is all he needed. Amazingly precise NMPZ guesses from MK. And he takes the match